Hello, we are at Alton Towers Scarefest 2022. Yes. Scarefest is back. It's always our favourite time of year, especially for Alton Towers. Absolutely love it, just the atmosphere around. Just walking onto
Tower Street and seeing all the decorations out again, it's so good.
It's so good. So this year, pretty much same type of mazes than last year, but we do have the invitation, which is an audio experience in complete darkness. So yeah, we're going to check out all the mazes as usual, see if anything's changed. Then we're going to also look around the general area to see if anything's changed, such as Duel. I know there's things going on up there.
We need to get our rides on Nemesis.
Nemesis, yeah,
definitely.
Exactly.
And also check out the new Sinbin show on the lawns. Yeah. That sounds awesome. I really want to see that.
So you know it's Scarefest when the hearse is out and the Freaky Five are about.
Freaky Five! Yeah. My mate Patch.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it always looks stunning at Scarefest. So we've got the ride pumpkins out again. We've got Oblivion, we've got Wicker Man, we've got, I think that's Rita, we've got Smiler, we've got Nemesis there. I think that one's Wicker Man and that one's 13. We got nice pumpkin photo ops, oh yes. Kind of same as Oktoberfest, we have all the food out, got spooky sausages, got marshmallows, Phil's Grill, Scalvin's Scary Churros, freaking fries. Scarefest normally opens on a Saturday.
Yeah, but it had its first day yesterday.
Had its first day yesterday. Vintage sing-along. Nice full benches. I feel like I want a beer.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. One of the best spooky bars around. We've got loads of decorations going on up there. I love the coloured windows at the top.
It's so good. Yeah, it's made like a haunted house style.
Yeah, proper haunted house.
Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Oh, fantastic work, ladies.
So, just so you know, they still have the bar open in the courtyard.
That's good, isn't it? Extra bar.
Yeah, so they've got another one there, so if you want to get a drink and have a drink in here.
And they have got some stuff on that stage on like key weekends. So not,
they have?
Not this weekend, but the weekends come in. They've got some shows on the stage too.
Oh, nice. Oh, we've got the Bjorn over there. It's great when people dress up, isn't it?
Yeah. I couldn't tell if they were actors or guests to start with.
Yeah. So we're going for a little trip down Haunted Hollow.
G-Spook Zone.
I would love if they did another Haunted Hollow live, like a scare zone through here. It would be so perfect, I think. Yeah, but I haven't done that since like 2008, I think. But that would be amazing to see that again. Hello. You gonna say something?
Do the thing.
Do it. Do it. No. Oh, so yes, all the hoarding has gone up in front of Duel now.
Property repossessed.
And there is actually a number to call. There's little peepholes to look at. They get you?
Yeah.
So here is some shots of the invitation, which is new for this year, which is their Darkfield attraction. It was obviously outsourced from Darkfield, but Merlin themselves, well Towers themselves, have done all their theming. So there is actually a bit of theming.
So it's like the pauper's grave, isn't it?
Yeah. We're not going to go just yet because it's before our time, but just thought I'd give you an idea of like, look at these gates and everything, and the music done by Simon Allen for the queue.
It is open.
Yeah. So here are the containers for the invitation.
Yeah, that's where they come out.
Yeah.
Make sure I have a little peek in, doesn't it?
Yeah, you do kind of want to, don't you?
Hello.
So there is kind of a door between these flaps, so it's not just right there.
4 containers.
Oh, it's so nice to have Hex back open, but it has got a big queue. I've got the Alton Towers again up here.
Change a tree that size up if something wasn't.
There we go, Hex.
I'm so glad to get back on that. I love it so much.
Such an iconic ride.
Yeah, the story's amazing. The madhouse is so cool.
I love hearing people's reactions.
Yeah, everyone losing their mind. Like, what?
Seeing everyone's face is so good. So yeah, Hex is looking in really good condition, isn't it?
Yeah, now they've got it all back in work.
I don't think they've changed that much. They might have done something to like the lighting and stuff, but
I think the queue line in particular looked very good. Like I was paying more attention.
Well, that might have always just been like that.
Just never really paid much attention.
But it's just great to have an attraction that's in like the towers themselves. Well, most of it anyway. Is in the actual, I don't want to ruin the illusion, but most people know that not all of it's in the towers, but it's just a really good feeling, and it's got some like link to history, so it's always good, isn't it?
Yeah. Glad to see it back.
Yeah.
We've got the awful season.
There was no issues with like noises of the madhouse section or anything like that. It was all just like the way it normally is, it used to be, but so they fixed it. So our first maze is the good old mine tours.
The legend of the skin snatchers.
And look what we found. We found top throw tourists. Hey! To see the most beautiful girl.
I'm hyped.
You're hyped. Seventh year this year of mine tours. Some people saying it should be going.
I'd miss it if it was gone.
I'd miss it if it was gone. It's a bit like when Subspecies was here. Everyone was saying it needed to go, and now everyone wants it back.
Everyone misses it, yeah.
I feel like
queue at all, look.
Straight in. Most beautiful girl. One time on me.
I'll be in the middle, why not? Oh yeah, that.
I'll put the camera away now.
That was good,
That was a good one, wasn't it?
Good run through.
One pokes me in the eye.
So we just come out of mine tours. It delivers as usual. I know it's old. I know it's been here for a long time, but that maze just delivers.
We just had a great run.
That was a
through
great
there.
run, wasn't
So
it?
good.
Carl went at the front. How was that, mate?
It was really good, really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Great scares, great run through like you've just said.
Yeah?
Yeah, really enjoyed it.
And Finn did it.
Second ever scare maze.
Yeah, second ever scare maze.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound too sure. Yeah. I was just telling you that I don't think my skin would fit.
I don't want your skin.
I'm like almost taller than you though, so you might
Burn.
But yeah, I absolutely love that maze. The smells are like so crazy in there, aren't
I
they?
hate that last smell pot.
So that
like
smell
gets in your
pot, the
throat,
rotten
it's
flesh
like,
one
whoa.
that is. I think anyway. But yeah, no, honestly, I just think that was worth the money every time.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah, so there we go. Don't know what we do next.
Darkest or attic?
Probably darkest, maybe.
Yeah, let's do darkest steps.
Get that done. The good thing about mine tours is that they actually scare everyone in the group.
Yeah, all the way down.
Yeah, like I was like probably just past the middle of the group, and people all the way down the end still getting scares and stuff. So that's always a good sign. That's why I like that maze. The rat runs in there were so creative.
That they can just keep going around. Yeah.
Yeah. So next up we have Darkest Depths.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to this one as always. So we just come out of Darkest Depths, and I say this every year, but that one has got so much better.
Yeah.
It's already a stunning maze to look at, but like the amount of smoke in there, like made it impossible. I led that group then, and it makes it impossible to see.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, which way do I even go?
I don't know, man. The acting in there this year, like there's way more jumps in it.
Yeah, they're on top form.
Yeah.
And they've managed to find a way to like swing around and get you again and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's really, really good.
It's such a good maze, and the smells in there are horrible.
Yeah.
As usual, we say it every time, don't we? But I love it. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, top maze. I'm glad to see it. I'm glad we get to do it again. It's good.
Yeah. If you've never done that maze before, it's basically just the story is you start in the bar, you go through a secret passageway into basically like a ship.
Yeah, it's like the Legend of the Mutiny.
Legend of the Mutiny, and as you're going through, it's telling the story of all the shipmates getting seasick, and then the Kraken comes, and there's just some great jump scares in there. So yeah, it's really, really good. I love it. I love that maze. So let's go do the attic. Always like this one. To be fair, the first year we ever did this, I was not that keen on the attic. I didn't think it was that scary, but it's definitely grown on me.
Yeah. I just absolutely love the finale.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
It's the least scariest one for me, personally.
Yeah, out of all of them.
I think even Darkest Depths is more scary now. But we'll go have a look. So the great thing about attic is the fact that it's like fully in the towers, because even though Mine Tours is, you're in the basement of the towers.
You don't see the towers, do you?
You actually feel like you're going into
This one, the fact you get to walk around the garden and through the conservatory and stuff, is always cool.
It's good.
And at night time, the queue comes all the way around here as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets
We
really
queued
busy.
from here before to get in.
The biggest top tip for Scarefest is to do the mazes in the daytime.
Book them as early as you can.
Because at night they do get the big queues.
Well, when we booked these ones, after 5:30 was already sold out. So
And you can still get tickets for this time slot today.
yeah, on the day you can book them early, and it's better because then you get your night rides in.
Although there is something to be said about doing the mazes at night for your first
Make
time,
it
just because
scary.
the atmosphere is like, especially in here, it's all lit up beautifully.
Yeah.
And going into it does make it spookier. But if you're not that bothered about that, then do it in the daytime, because they're all inside anyway. They're all pitch black.
Yeah, the mazes themselves are the exact same.
So yeah, the beautiful conservatories. I love this maze because it's a spooky maze. Very like, it's not horror. It's proper like paranormal type of maze. So we just come out of the attic, and
That's one of the best run-throughs I've ever had in that
probably
maze.
is, to be honest.
So good.
And
That's
we
gone
were-
up in more rankings this year.
yeah, definitely. It was, but it's good to have the devil. Sometimes we do miss that finale, but he was in that one. And this year, like, the actor who plays him is so good.
So good. I was
Just
right at the
absolutely
back, and I
so
got so many good scares throughout, and then right at the very end, got chased through by
Yeah.
the devil. It was amazing.
And it's great because we was at the back of like a massive family of about 8, and they were all
I've never heard so
absolutely
much screaming in the game before. It
petrified.
was so
And
good.
sometimes doing these mazes and like watching other people's reactions,
You feed off that as well, don't you?
But even though it was right at the back, we were getting loads of scares in
Yeah,
that.
really good. Loads of actors in there.
Loads of
Every room
actors.
we had like maybe 3 actors.
Another reason a good reason for doing these mazes in the daytime is that all the mazes seem a lot darker than if you do them at night.
Yeah, because you go from the daylight.
Yeah, your eyes aren't used to it. They haven't adjusted to the dark, so it is a lot scarier, I think, if you're doing them in the day, personally. Even though, like I said, the atmosphere's not there, you but that was top form. So normally like attic isn't like my scariest maze, to be honest. I think it just looks beautiful, like all the mazes here. That one actually delivered on some good scares.
Yeah, some really good jump scares in there.
And because the actor who plays the devil is like so tall, like he's huge, man. Like he's so huge.
Side symmetry, let's go.
So yeah.
This looks so good.
So yeah, I love the queue to this.
It's very spooky.
It is, isn't it? He is a brilliant actor, by the way.
Hello there, greetings.
So we've just come out of the invitation. Yes. So if you didn't know what that was, it's a kind of a full audio experience in complete darkness. So you go in there, you put headphones on, and yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's creepy. There's some bits of like shivers and stuff. It's just not particularly scary.
Yeah.
Compared to like the other mazes here, you know, that you expect that level of thrill with it. It hasn't quite got that.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like it's so clever because it genuinely when it's going on, it feels like the noises are in the room, like the headphones are amazing.
Yeah, the tech behind it is
the tech
really,
is insane.
really cool.
And there's certain things that when you're hearing like a loud bang, like the place shakes. You must have like a really like loud deep speaker or something that just makes the place boom. But yeah, it's just like I think it just depends what you find scary. Like that doesn't scare me personally. I think maybe if there's like more visual things going on, that would improve it. I know that Darkfield, who make these attractions, are all about the sensory experience. But I think when you bring that into a theme park, you need a gimmick. Like it's just theme parks are about gimmicks and doing something that really, I don't know, just scares people.
Yeah, it's interesting because all the other mazes, they're playing on every sense aren't you? With this one, it's literally just the sound because you are literally in complete darkness. You're just listening to what's going on and the storyline that goes through. So, yeah, an interesting one.
I just think like it could be the story could be tightened up definitely. I think it goes on. I just think there's, I don't know.
It's a bit repetitive.
Yeah. I think it's really good that like Towers and I know Thorpe have got a similar one as well. Are trying to do something different. I think that's good. It's a good thing to do to try something different. And this is like Marmite. Like I'm seeing like so many different reviews about it.
Yeah, you either love it or don't like it at all.
I looked on some Facebook groups about Alton Towers and stuff, and some people were saying it was the scariest thing they've done here. I can't see that, but I guess if like that's the sort of thing that scares you, then maybe. So I don't know if it'd be interesting to see how like just the general public perceive it rather than like enthusiasts and scare enthusiasts.
Yeah, people who don't necessarily know what they're walking
I don't know.
into.
It's a different.
The boom.
Yeah, that's the boom. Yeah, it's worth experiencing once if you've never done a Darkfield attraction. It's funny that I think my favourite thing about Invitation is the queue.
Yeah.
And the music and everything. Like everything basically Towers have done around it.
Looks really
looks
cool,
really good.
Properly sets the scene.
Yeah. Oh, it's spooky now.
Yeah, proper spooky.
Can't even see you.
That's how spooky it is.
Yeah. Towers all lit up over there.
Ooh.
Happens to either get a little scare or you get some sweets. So it's sponsored by Haribo this year, and it's pretty much the same as last year. The only difference is that obviously there's some theming from Haribo and stuff, but I think it's like a really underrated attraction.
It's really good for like the kids, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good
to do and get involved.
The theming in it is insane, like the scale of some of the sets and stuff. You got like a moon, like a massive graveyard with a moon in there and stuff. It's really good. But we're just looking at here, the
Whispering Souls Garden Walk.
So Whispering Souls Garden Walk is back and it absolutely looks stunning every time.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it looks lovely that does.
I turned around just
Where'd that come from? So I thought we'd stop by Duel at night, see what the lighting and smoke looks like. It looks great, isn't it?
It's so much better.
I'd love to see lighting like this on it when it finally reopens again.
Yeah, it'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Properly lit up. It just looks so good.
Looks properly spooky.
Yeah. I'm so hyped for this. Whatever comes next, like I know it's going to be good. I just know it. they wouldn't be going to all this effort if it wasn't, was it really?
Yeah, exactly. They're making a thing about it. It was good when we stood there earlier, people walking past paying attention to it and
Yeah.
going, oh, so what's this then? And looking through the little peepholes and stuff. So it is getting people's attention, which is awesome.
100%. So we come into a Forbidden Valley area.
Oh, spooky red lighting.
I love it at night.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. And that Jenny noise.
I only mean one thing. Scarefest.
Night rides. Oh yes, there we go. So, as you may know, Nemesis will be closing down on the 6th of November this year, which is the last day of the season, same day as fireworks. And hello! You're right. So yeah, it's going to be really sad to see it go, but we do know that it's going to be getting refurbed. So yeah, we're going to get a night ride in this bad boy. Yeah, so we're going to go get our night ride in. It's weird that they've got the extension queue open. We could actually get some trains with lights on them, like Monster at Groningen Lund. Yeah. So, pretty much no queue. So it might have to be a front row job. Let's see how long that is. Oh look, we've got the oh, uniforms, right?
I love it. It's so good.
So red in here.
Yeah, proper red.
Amazing night ride there.
Yeah,
Nemesis.
we just did 2 night rides. We went front row first and then we got back row for the last ride as well.
Yeah, so we got a cheeky one there because no one was in the wrap queue, so we just asked, is the back row free, can we go on?
And we
said
said,
yeah.
let's jump on, so I was so happy with that. We got one last back row ride. Man, that thing is flying.
It just delivers.
It's as intense as ever.
It's just so good. Like, and it's not even rough, man, is it? Like,
no, not at all.
I mean, if I didn't know the reason why it was getting replaced, you know,
you'd be like, what?
I'd be like, why? What's wrong with that?
It's absolutely fine.
Because it's not rough at all. It's so good, so good. So yeah.
Such a beloved coaster, and it's just really nice to see it getting the love it deserves. To bring it back for another 30 years.
And to me, that's what Scarefest is about. It's not just about all the scare mazes. They are brilliant, don't get me wrong, and that's kind of, I do want to see more scare mazes come. But it's just being in Alton Towers and doing ones like this and Wicker Man. It's just so good. The ghosts are back.
Oh, no. One was dressed as a vampire.
I'm not asking you who was dressed as a vampire.
No, silly. Who was dressed as a skeleton? It just feels so good. My eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Alright then, but I love the door right in. Welcome on these codes, busy cleansing my soul. With you, running up that road, be running up that hill.
So let's take a Towers Trading Company.
So we just had a little sit down and watch some of the Sinbin show as well. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, the stage looks epic.
Yeah, it looks so epic. So they've got like the whole set of it, and they've got the steps at the top, so they have them all dancing and singing
Like
up there
mezzanine
too.
and stuff, innit?
Yeah. Good song choices too. I like had a bit of Kate Bush in there too.
Obviously, of course. You have
And
to
the
have
Alton Ancestors as well had Running Up the Hill, didn't they?
Yeah,
the song of the year.
The song of the year.
The spooky song of the year.
What summed up 2022? Running Up the Hill. So, spooky magnets.
Cute.
Freaky 5.
They got patch.
How much is he?
16.
Let's get him.
You want it?
Yeah.
These are massive sleeves.
Patch is the best. Some spooky treat. It's got a Freaky 5 shirt, it's got fridge magnets. We've got a Smiler mug. We've got the standard one with the Freaky 5 on it.
Love that.
I do like that fridge magnet as well. That's new.
I really like this mug.
Got Halloween. It's really weird they're going for this Halloween, not Scarefest.
Yeah, interesting.
So that is the Scarefest hoodie up there and the beanie.
Cute. Looks like a pumpkin head.
Yeah.
That mist is pumping.
Yeah, man. Wicker Man. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, super fast. It's always great at night, isn't it?
Although it wasn't as crazy as that ride we got in the summer, was it?
Yeah, the one when it was the Towers Time event, it was absolutely flying.
Hottest day of summer.
Yeah, I still don't think that was.
Well, all the like the staff, all the ride hosts and that were saying like they've never seen it gone through enough fast before.
Mad. So even though that's like 9:30 at night, it's still not as fast as it was on that super hot day.
It is brilliant at night.
It's still crazy, isn't it? I love it. Perfect way to end a long spooky day at Towers.
Okay, so that about wraps our day up from Scarefest 2022.
Yeah.
And it's been a great day, hasn't it?
It has. It's been really good.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed it.
Got all the rides in that we wanted to do. Got through all the mazes again.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been a bit of a strange one this year because it's like very similar to last year's one, minus toxic, invitation instead. So
it's really the only difference, isn't it?
It's the only difference really. I think for next year, I do think we need something new.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's time for something new. I think we need
a new big maze.
Even if they just added a new one and kept the rest, like I'd be happy with that, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd be sad to see any of these guys. If you're thinking about getting a new one, what would you want replacing?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want any of them.
They're all great mazes, and you know, we spoke to a lot of people today, and it's been like their first time doing the mazes, and they've absolutely loved them. And just the reactions you see, like they are solid mazes. I guess because they've been around for a while now, they just know exactly how to utilise them.
Yeah, they're like totally fine-tuned on.
I really hope one day we get the scare zones back in Towers.
Oh, that'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Because that is what's missing, I think. I think everywhere else is doing it. So
yeah, it's kind of expected now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like it just adds to the atmosphere and it just brings something to it. So yeah, so that's it. So thanks so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this vlog, please give it a like, and if you like us, please give us a subscribe. So from me, it's bye. From Joe, it is.